Hello everyone. Today we're going to just jump right into it. This is a 2006 compact Presario SR2039X. I just updated it to 2 gigabytes of RAM, which is max for Windows XP, from what I was told. So anyway, it's an upgrade. But in this video, we're going to be going on the internet. Today, I tried something that I had comments recommending on my 2000 internet video, and it was to try different browsers. So I tried on this computer from Internet Explorer, which by the way has been shut off. I tried to get Mozilla and I tried to get Google Chrome, but it wouldn't let me. It would always just give me the error of this page cannot be displayed. So even when I typed in Google in the address bar to try and get a Google download, I could go onto Google itself and Mozilla, but I could not download anything. So anyway, and even trying to type in a URL to another website, like for instance, archive.org. No go. This thing would, I guess, get a little bit further than like Windows 2000, but anyway, still wouldn't get that far. So anyway, we go to Mozilla here. Also, real quick, I want to explain, Google will just give you an error about adjust your date and time. I got it as up to date as I can get it. Maybe it'll work this time. I'm not going to sign in, but this is what it gives you every time. And I go to the update thing and it says it's as up to date as it can be, but they don't support it anymore. So that is why you get this message here. It's because the certificate is expired on Google. So it thinks, even with our correct date and time, because our CMOS battery is still good in this thing, it thinks that it's expired. Well, I guess it is, because again, it's out of date. But anyway, Google does not support XP. So here, if we go to Mozilla, and I just updated it, again, I need to explain real quick. I tried to get Mozilla and Google by using a flash drive. I went to this computer here. First, I got the regular version, and this is Windows 10, by the way. I got the regular version of Google from the web, from Google itself, Google Download, and Mozilla, and I put it on a flash drive. I tried both of them, got error codes. So I came back to this guy, and I went to a different website that said, these are the drivers for XP. And so I got Mozilla for XP, and I got Google for XP. Did not work. So what I did instead, I went downstairs to my dad's compact. Yes, he has one like that, except his is 2 years older and it's a much lower trim level. It was just the Walmart special at the time. So my childhood computer, another reason I'm so into these computers. But anyway, it was not restored or anything. I should mention this one was restored back to its OEM software not that long ago, and so because it was so bogged down, I didn't have any sort of internet connection. I was just playing games on it and whatnot, but I didn't have any connection to the internet. So it was just sitting there with Internet Explorer, and like I mentioned, Internet Explorer has been cut off. So it's no longer in service. It doesn't work. You can go to the address bar and type stuff in, but again, it doesn't work. You can go to Google, but that's about it. You can't go any further. So again, I went to my dad's compact downstairs, and I went to his download folder. Well, first I downloaded it from Google. I think the download folder was empty. But I downloaded from Google and Mozilla their, XP supported Chrome and Firefox. I put them both on this unit, and it successfully worked, as you can tell. Again, Google doesn't work because this expired certificate, because they don't support it. And this one worked perfectly fine. So it's really cool is you can go to things like, see that? Wikipedia. Not that you necessarily want to go there, but you can go to websites like that and for the news, and you can read up on whatever, and it does perfectly fine. But of course, and we'll go to images just to show you, and you can click on it, and it'll take you to the website in like 2 seconds. It takes some time to load pictures because again, it's Windows XP, it's old. But I mean, you can click on, pretty much anything here, and you're gonna get it to load. Now, of course, if we click here to the main thing I wanted to show you, that's right, that's YouTube. While it may be sluggish, keep in mind the SR2039X is a higher trim level XP machine, so I'm not saying it's the fastest in the world, obviously not, but it's a much faster unit than quite a few of these old XP machines. Actually, it's probably about average. But, actually we're playing an ad here. And there's no skip button because, again, this thing is just so out of date. But see, this is the issue I've had before. It won't load. Now it's freezing. No, we don't care about that. It'll pop up that all the time. But see, it freezes. 8 seconds. We're much further than that. And it's not loading anything over here. It's unfortunate, but again, it's pretty cool to see that XP can still load this kind of stuff yet. I mean, you can see it's working. It's not exactly a very high quality or anything, but it is functioning. Now, it's not working right now because it won't skip ahead or anything, but it is pretty responsive. And again, it's pretty responsive on everything except when it comes to videos from what I've tried so far. But if we just type in YouTube, I'm just going to go here, youtube.com. It's going to take a minute. But you can see it's got a green lock up there, which means our website is secure. So Mozilla is still supported, or at least in some way it is still okay with XP. But if we go up here and we type in my channel, so I don't have to worry about any sort of copyright or whatever, I don't want to get that, so we'll just go ahead and see what we can do with this guy. Well, maybe not. Again, it's not very quick. There it goes. There's 98 full installation. I'll just show a couple seconds of it to show you what it does.
Okay, so this video is going to be about Windows 98.
It's kind of quiet. You can hear also the audio is choppy.
This is Windows 2000.
Actually, it's going okay. And you can see down here it's actually loading. One thing it was doing way earlier, so this is a lot better. It was freezing down here. It still is. The video's playing, by the way. You can hear it. So we're not moving here, and you can see, there it goes. But it's still kind of freezing on us. Lots of lag. Can we skip ahead? Yes, we can. So it's still functional. Surprisingly. It's pretty cool. I've got to say, it's pretty cool. Now, is it really usable at this point? I mean, you can still check your email. You can still go on basic websites. You can still read, check the news, save images. I mean, you can still do a lot of things on this computer. It's very usable for, I would say, things like that. But when it comes to, if you want like entertainment for, of course, games, no, depending on what games you're playing, of this era, I would say this is a decent rig for that. But otherwise, I mean, if you're trying to load YouTube, no. This is getting beyond it, unfortunately. Now, one thing you can do, if anybody was curious, and a lot of people know this already, but you can put Windows 7 on this guy, and it should run just fine. I remember it would load YouTube all right, actually. Not, you know, the fastest in the world, but faster than this. On top of that, we had 4 gigs of RAM in this guy, and yeah, that was the only thing different, was a different hard drive, and I had like a 500 gigabyte in here. It has the original 250 in here now, but I had a 500 gig in it, and 4 gigabytes of RAM with Windows 7 Pro, and it could load YouTube all right. So if you, in a lot of these cases with these old XP units, you can actually put Windows 7 on it and use it as a perfectly normal computer still. Again, it won't be the fastest in the world, but it can actually perform just normal daily tasks and even some entertainment. It's just you have to upgrade your operating system. But anyway, I just figured I would share whether or not you can use YouTube. I just figured it'd be some sort of entertainment for some people, and yeah, I had a lot of fun making this video, and yeah, thank you for watching. Have a good day.